So I stopped watching TMKOC and probably you should too. TMKOC is an Indian TV show which definitely holds a special place in every Indian's heart because we have grown up seeing that television show. And being a Gen Z, it is probably the best memory of my teenage. But recently I just stopped watching it and I honestly hate that show now. And because I have seen some red flags in that show, I've sensed some red flags in that show. And that's not something like repetitive tracks or humorless episodes. That's not my reason, but there's something deeper into that. So let me list some solid reasons why I stopped watching it, and these are basically the red flags. So the first point would be reinforcing man stereotypes. So basically, in the show, you will see that they are trying to convey a message that a man who does the household chores, helps his wife, is made fun of. It's just, and people just laugh it off. But I think it should not be normalized. We are Gen Z and we should not normalize this behavior. Here, there are people fighting uh, and trying to break the stereotypes, and these kind of shows promoting those stereotypes should definitely not be watched. The second reason would be dividing the roles on the basis of gender. So basically, if you'll watch the show, women are only seen doing the household work, cooking food, taking care of their family, taking care of the house, taking care of the children's. But if you'll see, so they are not actually trying to show something like independent woman. There's only one independent woman in that show, Madhavi, and all the others are just seen as housewives. So I'm not defaming any um, role that a housemaker. I really respect housemakers, but I just don't understand the point of showing women just ruining their households, especially in this generation where women are taking lead, becoming CEOs, and being businesswomen and other just playing other roles. So that's what my point is. And the third would be normalizing obsessive behavior and manipulation. So if you will see that there is a married man who is obsessing over a married woman, so I don't think that should be normalized. Like, he's just thinking about her, seeing her, and even in some episodes he's also talking about her body figure and all that stuff. So I don't think that should be normalized in this generation, because somewhere it is a form of emotional cheating. And are we trying to normalize this, that a married man can or should be thinking about other married women? So I don't think this should be normalized. And if a generation is seeing these kind of things, so we just act like that, because we are what we see, what we think, and what we do. So basically, if we see such shows, so basically we'll also learn from them, and that is basically probably one of the most reason why Indian men cheat. Then the fourth pointer would be body shaming, racism, or casteism shown in the TV show. Basically, I'm not saying that any character defames the other character, but if you will see that, then the show is probably doing all this stuff. Like when Dr. Hathi comes, there's a sound of an elephant, or when Komal is coming, so in a show, she's not shown as a beautiful woman because maybe she's overweight or something like that. Whereas if you will see a year, so he is compared to a crow in some episodes, and also he is shown as an ugly man in front of a beautiful woman just because she's fair. And you will also see that in few episodes they are trying to frame Sikhs as the innocent one, the people with no brains. I'm not saying that, but they are trying to showcase that that Mr. Sodi is too immature or something like that. So I don't think in this generation we are actually into these things anymore. My last point would be defaming women. Yeah, that's true. If you'll see, uh, so basically the Jethalal is trying, is obviously he is not using a very abusive language, but somewhere he is, scolding his wife and defaming her using words like nonsense, doby, and all this. And I think this behavior should not be normalized in our generation. Like, men have no right to speak against women, and especially when a woman is so much devoted to his husband. And also in a few episodes they have shown, if you remember, there was an episode related to credit card, in which they are trying to showcase that women lack financial knowledge. But I don't think that should be shown, because obviously that's not true. And if you'll see in any, if you remember, in one of the show, women were restricted to go out at night, and they were asked to ask for permission from their husband. And if men are free to do what they want, so women should also be probably free. So that are my reasons why I just stop watching it, and I can just sense these red flags. And all, because I think if we are actually watching, if we are actually investing our time on any kind of a show, so definitely that should be something teaching us too. Like, there could be a humorous way of delivering good things too. And yeah, that these were the pointers that I had in my mind. I may be wrong in some point, may that's also possible. So please let me know in the comment section if you feel like, if you, whatever your opinion is, please do let me know in the comment section. And then I see you in the next video. Bye bye.